still hear your voice in the quiet of the night, echoes in the empty space where you used to lie. The city glows, but the colors feel so cold. Every street light flickers like a story left untold. We were fire, we were gold, now we're shadows growing old. Time keeps moving, but it won't erase the pieces of love that still remain. Silent goodbyes, echoes fade, words left unspoken still call my name. We tried to hold on, but we lost the fight. Now we're lost beneath these empty lights. I chase the echoes of the words you never said. Every promise lingers like a ghost inside my head. The silence speaks, but it doesn't bring me peace. Every memory lingers, but it won't release. Silent goodbyes, echoes fade, words left unspoken still call my name. We tried to hold on, but we lost the fight. Now we're lost beneath these empty lights. But even in the dark we shine, like fading stars across the sky.
Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. We've got the lovely Alexa who's feeling a bit poorly, so hopefully she's going to be feeling better very, very soon. And we've got Sharm, you popped in, you said hello. Hello. Crunchy's boiling crawfish and listening. Well, good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. It's hump day, it's Wednesday. Again, for fuck's sake. I just don't know where the time goes. Time just seems to vanish. So it's crazy, crazy, crazy how quickly time just passes by nowadays. Yeah, hump. Maybe we should do a hump day song. Maybe do that later. Possibly, I don't know. Hump day. Yeah, but hump day you can also get it. Yeah, we get to hump. Yeah, for an hour. Yeah, because hump day could be something completely different. And how you want to look at it, so but yeah, hey, you well, people. I hope you well, hope you good. I feel I had a plan for today, and the plan's gone away already, thanks to the potential weather. The plan was I was going to get up a bit earlier than usual, get the washing on, get and wash out on the line. But then I looked at the weather forecast, and two of them basically said it's going to rain today. But you know what that means, don't you? You know what it means. It means it won't rain. And then tomorrow, it says it's going to be sunny, and I'm out tomorrow. So I was thinking, well, maybe I could get the wash out on the line before I go out in the morning, because I'll be back by lunchtime. And I'll bet you it'll fucking rain tomorrow while I'm out. Oh, never mind. It is what it is. C'est la vie, mon amis. What are you gonna do? Hey, what are you gonna do? Not a lot you can do. Have a cup of tea, have a cup of coffee, and just get on with life, eh? Get on with it. Oh. Now we found 2 Earthlikes today. We found 2, not 1, but 2. Not 3, but 2. Number 2. Yeah, between 1 and 3. 2. We found 2. And the average is currently 1 in 26.480. So we found 25 so far. And I'm hoping to find at least another 25 more before the end of the boxel. And we are coming up on halfway through the boxel. The box is 1,341 systems, and we are currently on 662. Even though the actual... Yeah, that's actually... Okay, that's it. So, yeah, so we're coming up on halfway, which is 670.5. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's taken some time, but it's been worth it. Am I not... 5 points for it. Thank you. And I spent yesterday afternoon and evening remastering several me albums, plus crunch, dude. I have 3, yes, 3, count them, 1, 2, 3 new songs, dude. 3 songs, not 4, not 2, but 3. We have 3 new songs. I've got 1 more to do to complete the album, so we can listen to them later. So yes, and I've got to think about what I want to do for the next album. I don't know what to do for the next one. Maybe do like a proper, a good old rock album. Just a nice bit of rock. Not Brighton rock or peppermint rock. Just a good old rock song, rock album. We'll see. So rice. The old blues ones didn't go down too well, it seems. They haven't got very many views, but that's what. You've got to try things. I'll just chuck anything at it, and if it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not trying to stick myself into a specific genre with totally music, because it's totally music. It's totally music. It's not a genre of music. It's all music. Well, apart from dubstep, because I can't stand dubstep. I won't do dubstep. He's like, whoa. It's just like noise. Wait, this is that noise for? It is just noise. Dubstep is just noise in my book. Yes, one thing I won't do is dubstep. So how many crawfish have you got to do? How many have you got to do? I think the Australians call them yabbies, don't they? Am I right in thinking that? Get our yabbies. Oh, that's what I didn't check this morning. Did EDM have an update? Did the old HUD manager have an update at all? I try and remember. I try and check daily. I'm not expecting it, but if you don't check, you won't know. The application updated. Yeah, it's not updated. It's still the same version. Okay. EDM version 2008. Let's double check it on this one. Yeah, that's not updated. No, not available yet. So give it time. If they don't update it, they don't update it. It's that simple. If we're stuck with what we've got, and be thankful that we can at least change some of the colours. Oh, teas are good. Teas are good. Yeah, so I burned through a few credits last night, remastering stuff and working on the new album. The devil's gold. Oh, come at 500. Okay, no. Okay, fair enough. Our play cycle imminent. Yeah, whatever. 500, fucking hell. On the old the contraption used to capture them. Could you not make? Yeah, no, you can no, because it could be too big. Yeah, no. Just thinking, no way you can really stop the smaller ones getting in, is there? Does it matter whether they're male or female? Because I'm sure with the old crab fishing, they can't take females or juveniles, so they have to be above. They have to be males above a certain size.
That's what I love the most. Oh, I love my tea. It's the brew for me. Heart friendly and splendid.
Can't you see a lemon slice? I gotta flip all night. Tired already. Ugh. You can take both, but no juveniles less than 10. Okay, cool. Obviously, you got to get. You can't. You take. All of them. Otherwise, there'll be none left. Yeah. You've got about 30 that are viable. Fair enough. So would you buy them and then freeze them? A dream. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Bomb. Dude, I've got to catch up with the deadliest catch as well, actually. Got it on the old recordings. Oh, I better plug the doorbell back in. Because I'm hoping this Amazon delivery that comes from Throne comes today. Because I'm out in the morning tomorrow. Although, to be fair, Amazon deliveries don't come in the morning round my way. Because I didn't buy it directly. Because it was a gift. Problem is, it won't be prime delivery. And I don't know if I'll get notified of when it's coming. Because it's not ordered by me. It's ordered by Throne. Which makes it a bit awkward. Because the money goes onto Throne and then they buy it via Amazon. I wonder if they got an affiliate or links or something set up. They make cash out of it. That'd be a bit of a. Wouldn't be surprised because I don't get how they make money. These people, But words on stream, how do they make money? There's no advertising. Or if there is, I don't see it. Right, we've got some bios. We've got two. That means it'll be bacteria and fonticular. Oh no, there's bacteria and there's potential tectonicus, but they're on CD 6 and 7, which is down there. Oh, it's not that far. Oh, we can have a look. We can have a look at CD 6 and CD 4. Not too far. If it was like a couple of thousand, 100,000 light seconds, I might think, yeah. But while it's doing that, I'm just going to go and plug the doorbell in. Oh. Sun is out, the sky is cloudy, and I'm in here with yous. Oh dear. Oh. I did 2 kilometres on the treadmill last night while I watched the last episode of Clarkson's Farm, which is rather good and a bit sad as well. That was quite fun, especially the end with Richard Ham. What Hammond actually thinks about that, I'd love to know. He had this little pig, and it wasn't growing. It was the runt of the litter, and he says, "I know, I'll call it Richard Ham," as in Richard Hammond, because Richard Hammond's small. Well, compared to the other two, he's small anyway, But at the end of it, when the pigs are going off the market, he says, "Well, what do I do with Richard Ham? If he goes off to the market, if he goes off to the slaughterhouse, I'll make him." Well, he said, "All I get out of him is a chipolato and the world's smallest pork chop." But if I keep him, we've got to feed him, and he's not doing anything. We just, he's, just there. And then he said, "Oh, I've got an idea. And they decided that rather than getting a male pig in to mate with the females, they're going to do artificial insemination, but they can't do that until the females are into heat. And he said, well, we need a male pig to get them into heat. I know, we can use Richard Ham. He can be the fluffer. Oh, this is brilliant. And at the end of it, when they doing the credits, it's got you've been watching, like it's got all the people involved in it. And it's come up with Richard the fluffer Ham. Oh, he must be cursing. Old Hammond, the hamster. Because Hammond was actually in episode 6 or 7, I think it was, with his smallest cog workshop. Because Clarkson wanted to put I think it was was it a Ferguson 350 tractor. I only wanted to hang it from the roof in the pub he's bought, the farmer's dog, as he's called it. But he wanted it chromed, so he took it up to Hammond's workshop. So they stripped it all out, made it as light as they could do, whilst leaving all the things intact. Emptied all the fluids and whatnot, and then they chrome painted it. Yeah, smallest workshop. Yes, smallest cog. Freddie Allen. Hey, what are you on about, Boris? What are you on about? Did someone do a quiz? Oh, Queen, what group? Who wrote the latest song to his wife? No, it wasn't Freddie. It wasn't Freddie. It was Roger. It was Roger who wrote it. It was Roger's song. It was a Roger song, but on the album it's classed as Queen, but it's Roger wrote it. What did I tune into? Smallest cog, C-O-G, cog. God damn. Let's do the usual, Boris. Just the usual. It was Roger who wrote it. I think it was from the Miracle album onwards. They decided that all the on the writing credits and whatnot would be Queen. So everything would be split equally between the four of them. Up until then, all the songwriting was done. The credit was given to that person whose song it was. So Freddie did Bohemian Rhapsody, for example. Brian did It's Late. Roger did I'm in Love with My Car. John did Another One Bites the Dust. Yeah. So it was always the person whose song it was got the credits. But on Queen, on Kind of Magic, one vision was done as Queen. And then the rest of the tracks were done by Brian, Freddie, John, Roger, etc. But then from then onwards, after that, they decided that all the writing credits would be done by the band. So, must be a hump day, indeedly doodlies. Right, so there was Buggle on that one. The other one was 4, wasn't there? 4 was the other one. Where's 4 gone? There's 4. Steps on, let's not finish. I do like this track. I like the rhythm to it. It reminds me a bit of the Stranglers. I Waltz in Black a little bit. The question didn't pop up on the chat, so which is annoying.
Each turn unfinished, my steps out of line. One step forward, trying to stay
on track.
But the weight of
Baby, pushing me back. Left unfinished.
echoes on the air. A waltz I began, too broken to share. I still feel a touch in the space by my side.
I'll make one for Crash. I'm sure I'll make one for Crash.
Shadows where memories hide.
Get rid of it for a minute, and I can then get rid of this one here. I can trash this one.
Never ended, just faded away.
I don't know. Believe he had. Well, at least on TV they haven't. I don't even know if he's been to the farm. So yeah, don't know. We can maybe Google it. Has Richard Hammond? Yes, Richard Hammond met Richard Hammond as a pig on Jeremy Clarkson farm during the film of season 4. Hammond made a cameo on his show, and during the visit had an encounter with a pig named Richard Hammond, which is you must not to his familiar name. So yes, apparently he has done, so must have missed that. Call it to Google anyway. Richard Hammond to meet Richard Hammond the pig. So. Breaking news: Richard Hammond will appear in Clarkson season 4. Yeah. Apparently they met, so called to the online. I don't remember watching it, but then I've slept since then.
Of all the gin joints in
all right already,
in the world, they walk into
mine. Oh, thank you for the prong. Thank you much indeed, much appreciated. How was your stream? What was you up to? Spill the beans. Spill the beans. G'day, g'day, g'day. Back to him. Told you back to him. G'day, g'day. 070707s. I've got a thing like notification last night. I think it was, you got a new follower on on X. So it's called Twatter. And the account is actually called Twatter @Twatter Live. YouTuber making videos to help streamers grow on Twitch/Kick. Marketing is a second language to me. Get my free course. Social media influencer, YouTuber, Twatter, twatterboost.com, blah blah blah. Free course, yeah. Power plane. Ooh, okay, you did a bit of power plane. Nice. I need to go to the next system. I'm kind of done with my power play stuff, to be honest. I got what I needed. If it's free, you are the product. Indeed. Yes, indeed. So this is one of his, the top posts on there. 13 hours ago, this guy wanted to stream but didn't even have a name. We picked one, found his niche and optimised his first video. It went viral with 400,000 viewers. Second video, 100,000 plus. If you want results like this, reply ready and I'll send you something for your streams for free. Bollocks. Quite frankly, bollocks. E-break. Breaking tolerance. What tips do you have in terms of me getting where I want to be in 1-2 months? At this point, the best thing to do is go viral so you can direct your traffic to your Twitch. Basically, I would rush to get those 30 reply mod shorts made enough for me to edit with the rest of captions. Then at that point, make sure your bios, etc. set up for the funnel. Yeah. I tried to put a system and expand winters to my colleague. Ooh, what, on your own? Good luck. With the old decay and stuff. Oh, got a gas giant. I've officially released my free course on my new website, twatterboost.com. Watch the course for free and use my marketing advice to help you start to grow your career with streaming. How much does it really cost to start streaming? How much have you spent on streaming so far? Let's all manifest profitability from streaming within the next few years. The problem with the old power plate, you've got decay. But every week you get a percentage of the decay, and the higher you are up on your section, the more decay you get. We've got the Jurassic Blue. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for the lurk, mate. I'll see you in a bit in the old Twitch in a minute. I know, Boris, I know. There's the blue. G'day, buddy. Hello, and how are you? Nice here to see you. Nice. Hope you get up your wells. Right, move away from the star. Gas giants and rocky bodies, or maybe HMCs possibly.
I'm getting some vibes.
I know you're getting some vibes out of the rocky bodies. Give me the Earthlikes. Gimme. And Earthlike after midnight. Oh, bars in there. Or at least give me some planetary bodies with 10 or 11 bios in the water atmosphere, and that'll make me happy. That'll make me ecstatic happy. I think Mr. G must be away because he hasn't been in. At least lurks, but I think he's on holiday again. Which means like, even more work to catch up on when he gets back, poor lad. Right, there's 16 bios in here. What do we have? Ooh, there's Receptor. It'll be Umbrix. So 3A. We're gonna have a look at 3A. It's got potentially. It's got between 13 and 16 million on there on the Receptor, because that's the only thing I'll be interested in is the Receptor Umbrix. There'll be tea break in a minute. Tea break time. Tea break. Dum. Yeah, I quite enjoyed old Clarkson's Farm, and there's going to be a season 5. They confirmed there's going to be a season 5, which is going to be, interesting because this year's crops have been shite again for them because of the weather. They are at the mercy of the weather, and if the weather doesn't play ball, there's not a lot they can do. Like his Durham wheat he was growing, which is like a lot of Durham wheat, which they sell for pasta flour. Because it was so wet, it was unusable. They used it for cattle feed. They £25,000 down. He lost 25,000 on the Durham wheat crop, and he said, because talking to Charlie, the farm bod. The money man, and he said, so if it fails, I have to. He says if it's fine, we get 25k that you then go and spend on things. Yep. And he said, and if it fails, I've got to give you 25,000. Yes. And he turned to him and said, that's not Amazon paying that. That's me. That's coming from me. And then Charlie says, yeah, that's coming from Diddley Scott Farm. So Amazon don't pay that money. That has to come out of Clarkson's own pocket. And you might say, well, Amazon's paying him money for the show. Yes, but he still has to pay the money to make up the shortfall out of his own pocket. Otherwise, the farm, won't be able to buy things for the next season. Not easy being a farmer by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, I'm trying to wind. Is he here? Is he here? No, he's not here. Okay, he's not lurking. That's good. He's not lurking. I was trying to surreptitiously wind the hatch up a little bit. It was on his Discord. They were talking about the power play last night. about the numbers and stuff. And I said, it's all about the numbers. And he goes, I like big numbers and I cannot lie. And I've gone, because there's that song in there, I like big butts and I cannot lie. Well, I had to thought, maybe do a parody-esque version of that as I like bigger numbers and I cannot lie, but not using the same melody or anything else, but take the lyrics, rewrite the lyrics to be I like bigger numbers and I cannot lie, but then have it done to its own tune, as it were. Just a thought, but he hasn't seen it yet. He hasn't commented on it yet, so he hasn't gone what, so maybe he won't, I don't know. Maybe I was being a bit too mysterious, but hey. Right, so what do we have on here then? We do have Receptor. We do have Receptor, and it will be Umbrix. We know it will be Umbrix. We know this. Freddie Mercury had a 4 octave vocal range, but how many octaves can the average for a singer to have? 2.5? Actually, more 4.5. He had. Although there is a singer who's got a 10 octave range. I think the thing that Toggle has a 6 or 7 octave range. I think. So he's not unique. He's not unique having a 4 octave range. But he did put it to incredibly good use. So. One to 2 octaves, there you go, yeah, okay. The voice was closest. Ah, indeed, yes. Gold. I've re-gone through a load of old albums. Well, I say old albums, recent albums that were on the older algorithms, and I've remastered a load of them, which means that then I've got at some point sit down, go through them, clean them all up, tart them up a little bit, do the mastering, and then I can replace them. They do sound better. They do sound better with the new algorithm. Alright, so what's your bets? We've got 3 choices here. We've got 3 choices. We have Condivitus, Delta Hydronics, or Umbrix. That's the 3 choices we have. What are you going to think we're going to get? I know we're going to get Umbrix. I know we're going to get Umbrix. It'd be nice if we've got Delta Hydronics, because that's relatively rare and it's worth the most credits. What do you lot think? Would it be Umbrix or would it be something else? Number 2, you reckon it'll be Delta Hydronics? It won't be Delta Hydronics. Well, that's Concha Oralis. I might grab that because it's actually only 150 metre range and seems to be a fair amount of it around. There's Crypus. That can't be Crypus, no. Well, that's the Receptor. How much is the old Concha? That's 2.3, so we'll have that. Yeah. It's always Umbrix, exactly. It's always Umbrix. Oh, it's always Umbrix. Alexa knows this. I know this. This is all always Umbrix. So. Yeah. Well, there's the old Tussock as well.
Canchalabiatu is worth 2,352,400 credits.
Oh,
You
we're going
have
to find
left
out
the
right now.
first sample range.
It is. Condivitis. It wasn't Umbrix, but it wasn't Delta Hydronic, so I've got to find more thingamajiggy. Gotcha. It was number 1, Mrs. Wembley, number 1. We have Condivitis, which is worth 14.3 million. That's better than the other one, which is the Umbrix, which is 12. So. Oh, did you? Nice one. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cools. Now, I am curious. Is there any way, like with water-based atmospheres, with the wonderful, lovely bios, is there a way, or do we know of what type of star systems they prefer to be
outside the
in?
second sample range.
Like we can predict, to some degree, what type of systems certain types of bios like. What about atmosphere types? Or is it just literally lucky in the draw? I was curious. Are those certain biologicals unique to that particular type of atmosphere, so that particular variety? Because we know, for example, molding options. G'day. Hello and how are you? We know that Earthlikes typically prefer a certain helium-hydrogen ratio in D-mass voxels, for example, from the old, and then they prefer A and S type stars from the analysis Mr. Matchy has done. So, actually, no, am I close to that one? Yeah, I might as well go do that one. So, have we got anything similar for the old biologicals? Maybe. We'll be looking at certain star types, certain mass codes.
Receptor Conditivus is worth 14,313,700 credits.
How be options today? All good, hopefully. Well, I've got my spreadsheet. I don't know how up to date this is now. This old spreadsheet I've had for ages now. Where it tells you like the atmospheric gas required. So, for example, Clypeus is only on carbon dioxide and water. And then depending on which species you're going for, it needs to be rocky or HMC. Sciaticus winding up, oh no, buddy, oh bugger. It's one of those things, people say, oh, I can imagine how that feels. You can't, unless you've had something like that, you can't imagine how it feels. So I hope it kicks in soon, dude.
You have left the first sample range.
That would need sciencing. It would need sciencing, yes. Where's Matt when you need him? He's on holiday. Well, I hope you feel a bit better soon, dude. I think Nikki gets a bit of the old sciatica as well. Because I don't know if I'm right or not, but from what other people said, the only thing you can really do is have like the nerves burn, so you stop feeling the pain, but that doesn't actually stop the problem. It's just you don't feel the pain. So like Conchorenibus is only you can, other than it's on ammonia, carbon dioxide, methane, and water, for example. We know what certain atmospheres things prefer or will only be in. But how do you find is there a way of looking for finding things with certain type of atmosphere, for example? What I was trying to get out. By atmosphere.
You have left the second sample range.
After the tea break, I shall play a few of the new songs if people are interested. Francis is busy boiling his crawfish, and that's not euphemism either. She's having her lemon sips. As long as you don't put coffee in him, I'm sure he'd be fine. And we're down. All boys is off for a walk. In a bit, buddy. In a bit. So on the spreadsheet I've got, you can sort it by atmosphere. For example, water. So water will only have certain bios on them, and they're expensive bios. Apart from the Cerberus, that's the cheapy bacterium on it. Areas found everywhere. Fungoid stabilis is Orion's Cygnus arm, and it tells you what planets they're found on. It tells you if it's got any volcanism requirements. Colour depends on the stars and materials, but that's about it. But it's a way of working out what sort of systems, star types, etc., mass codes are more likely to have planets or moons with water atmospheres. Yeah. Okay, made 20 mil. We made some anyway. Made some cash. It may not be possible, I don't know. It was always the nitrogen, oxygen and water that was paid the best. So I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't even begin to know where to start on slicing it. But Jimmy Sweeper showed up unannounced, but he's done that. Oh, okay. Chimney, chim to. Did he go, alright, geezer? Alright, governor, I'm coming here early, mate. I'm going to go sweep your chimney, alright, geezer? Back to active listening. Got a couple numbers, but I guess they're mostly around AF and Gs. Yeah. I suppose you need a massively big data set, wouldn't you, then to go through and then, process it and whatnot. Was it like a Cockney chimney sweep? Alright, geezer. Did he like a little song and dance routine as he was doing the special? Oh. Did they tip the rat to you? No, I couldn't resist that one. A chimney sweep. A little street urchin climbs up the chimney with a brush. Oh, there, geese. All right, governor. Happy top at halfpenny. There's been a plan B of mine to become a chimney sweeper. Is it really? 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 But they just do they go from the bottom or from the top? Or it's like put a big covering over the fireplace and go from the top and brush it down so it all goes into the bag and they can pick it up and nice and tidy. I've got to be a chimney sweep. That's a very niche, job there, which is getting smaller over time. Together we stand. Together we stand side by side through the darkest days with strength and pride. Being a chimney sweep, that'd be weird. You know, like you get like little Roomba, robots that hoover up the go around the room. I'm surprised it's not like a robotic swimming sheet version. So you put it in the fireplace, and it measures how wide it is. Then it expands itself so it can catch all the soot, and it just basically just climbs up the chimney, scraping all the soot off as it goes into a collection pan underneath. Or just goes around and hoovers it. I don't know. Oh, there you go. That's an invention. I claim copyright, and that's my invention. I'm going to make millions on it. I'm going to make a chimney sweep robot. There you go. I'm going to make you millions. I'll be a millionaire by this time next year making a chimney sweep robot. You can adapt to any chimney, no matter the size.
In the face of fear with strength unplanned, we rise together.
There you go. A biomorphic robotic chimney sweep.
Side by side through the darkest days with strength. No
There you go. Be a billionaire before you know it. Oh, we've got to do C1 and C1A because we have a rocky terraformer body. I don't know. Did you set this box on Alexa? This has been really good for the old rocky terraformables. I've had 26 out of 1843. That's pretty good, I think. Oh, ad break time. Ad break. Ad break. Ad break. Right, words on stream. Words on stream. It's your favourite time of the day when I shut up and we do words on stream. Right, here we go. Get your Scrabble hat on. Dum 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 dum. Bing! I'm on it this morning. I'm right on it this morning. Cover. Coda. Yeah, there's no V. Sorry. Yeah, type. Me too. Yeah, me too. My brain knows what I want to type, but my fingers go, nah, sorry, mate, can't do that. Decor. Is it decor or decor? Or does it not really matter? Right, there's still 2 5 letters beginning with either C or D. Bing bong. Curio, g'day, dude. Welcome, Curio. Welcome. Chord. Good one. What else could we have? Chord. They've still got 2 words beginning with C. 2 letters beginning with C at the very beginning. Code. Okay. So it's something CO something. It's got to be CO. That second one has to be CO something. No idea. Road rodeo. Yeehaw! Not bad. 2 levels for first thing in the morning. We're still a little bit bleary-eyed. Brady still haven't woken up, even though we've had coffees and whatnot. Damn it. I missed out at the end. Bugger. Miming. Yeah. Wins. 1, 2, 3, can't have that. Sing, sing. Oh, if you want me to. There's no K, so you can't have skiing. Red Bull, give you wings. Bing bong. Wigs. For the chin wig. Da 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 dum. By the power of the chin wig. So we've still got another S word. S something something something. Mini. I wonder if that will take it. I don't think it takes minis with an S. Oh what? No, it doesn't. No, I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea. Good luck, people. I'll back with you in a minute or two. Oh, it does take minis. I can't spell. Anyway, back in a second. Alright, I'm back, just in time. Woohoo, we're level 9. Yay. We've got Tigarius. Hello, dude. How are you? It's nice to see you. To see you. Nice. Oh. There you go, tongue. Bloody fingers. I blame your fingers. There's no Z, by the way. We have no Z. We have no Z. There is no Z. There is no Z. Don't look at me with that tone of voice. If I start that one. Gent, gout, tone, tongue, note. On that note, yes, back to the studio. Aimbot, g'day, buddy. Hello, nice to see you. Nice one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Unto the breach. Once more, unto the breach. You've got 2 G words between gent and gout. There's still 2 more G words. G something something something. Tong. It's all gone. Pete Tong. Gone. Good. Yeah, gone. Gone with the wind. And they've got a tune. You've got a tune. Tune. I'll give you a tune. Ha 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 ha. Someone put in tune. Someone put tune in. This is helping. Nout. There's now taken out. There you go. Options. So we've got one more word. It's something beginning with G. Has to be G something something something. Yeah, it's got to be between G, E or G, O. No. Gens, no S. Oh, it was Gnu. Well done, Alexa. Well done. Zoology, need demand. Well done, people. Well done. Right. Well, we're going to go back to the game now. We are going to go back to the game. But that was awesome. Fantastic. Magnifique. Guess. Perfect guess. But hey. Sometimes a blind guess works well. Let's bring up the old, the new tunes. More music and new tunes. I made 2 last night and I made 1 this morning, so I don't know if they're any good. Might be a bit pants, possibly. Because I kind of rushed them a little bit. I guess I got them rushed a little bit. Just a little bit. That goes to there. That goes on to that one there. That one goes on to that one there. Right. A part of a certain structure resembling a knee. Yes. A GNU. Yes. Interesting. Right. So these are some new ones I made. I did 2 last night and I did 1 this morning. So there's not many. There's only a couple of each version. So didn't we do? Hang on. Did I? No, I need to do another version. A few versions of that one, didn't I? Create. No, did I? That was that one there, and that's not. Yes, I need to redo that prompt there to its suggested versions, and I can generate them. Not to bring up the needs of older folk around it. Well, he ain't here. Yeah, he ain't here unless he's lurking. He ain't here. He ain't here if you're talking about you know who. Yeah, he's not here. He's not even lurking. So, so we're safe. Right, so that should. I'll refresh that. Yeah, okay. So we've got a couple of each version. This is Veil Thornlight. This is the title track of the album. So let me know.
Tastes of glass, petals of radiance fall on the scenes unheard. The veil has split what blooms is not mercy. Light bends, fractures, blinds, thorns awaken and sing.
Not bad so far.
I see it, the herald's bloom, unfurling like a wound, a crown of light, thorn reed, whispering doom. It sways in silence, and yet I hear it hum, a hymn of sorrow, dressed as the sun. They called it salvation.
Get there in a minute.
They knelt to its glow. Blinded, they did not see the barbs beneath. Every thorn a memory stole evermore. Every petal cut as it kissed their skin. The veil torn light, a gift, a curse, the same. Can you hear the thorns singing? A choir of glass and grief. Can you see the blue?
Right, so that's that version. This is the next one. These are like 6-7 minutes long. So I bore you with all of them, the whole a bit, but get enough to get you an idea.
In the hush before dawn,
Hey, insert coins. Good day, dude.
the air tastes of glass.
How bees?
Petals of radiance fall unseen, unheard. The veil has split, and what blooms is not mercy. Light bends, fractures, blinds, thorns awaken and sing. I see it.
These are new songs that I made last night, so we'll see what people think.
Like a wound, a crown of light,
No, not Audacity. Suno.
whispering doom. It sways
Ba-dum-tsh.
in silence, and yet I hear it hum, a hymn of sorrow, dressed as the sun. They called it salvation, they knelt to its glow.
Well, Alexis likes this one.
They did not see the barbs beneath. it kissed their skin. The velvet
Okay, this is the last of the 3 versions. Morning, Devin and Mrs. Devin. Hope you're both good. Hope you're both wells.
in the hush before dawn. The air tastes of glass.
Hope you're good, dudes. Hope you're good.
Petals of radiance fall unseen, unheard. The veil is split, and what blooms is not mercy. Light bends, fractures blinds, thorns awaken and sing. I shade the herald's him, unfurling like a wound, a crown of light, thundery, flesh wounded.
It's number 2, isn't it? We know it's number 2. It's number 2, isn't it? Come on. That's number 2. It's got to be number 2. Surely it's got to be number 2. Yeah, number 2. Are you with me? Number 2. I don't think we need to do anything much more of that, do we? How goes Explore this morning? No Earthlikes, but we did have some bios. So, all right, so that's number 2. Right, so that's that one. So this is the next track. This is called When the River Forgets Its Name. Okay. This is a new track. New track.
The land exhales a hollow breath. Stone and soil blur beneath the mist. Rivers twist while memory fades, whispering history's long dismissed. Fields once green now turn to dust. Towers lean, their stories lost. Every step sinks into rust. Every echo drifts, an ethereal cause. Names vanish on the river's face. The water consumes every trace. When the river forgets its name, the world unravels in its frame. His
Why would I be crying, Vatstar? Why would I be crying, dude? Why would I be crying? G'day, dude. Vatstar. Hello, dude.
time collapses where the currents sway. Every dawn feels like a mournful scorn.
That's the first track, first version. This is the second version. Liking it, good. Ah, that star. Ah, let's have an effect then. That's good. Crying because it's moving you, or crying because, oh my god, this is so shit?
The land exhales a hollow breath. Stone and soil blur beneath the mist. Rivers twist while memory fades. Whispering
No, it doesn't need the act. No, you can't use mods. You can't mod the game at all. There are third-party applications that can work in conjunction with the game. The only thing you can technically do, which I suppose we class as modding the game, is change the HUD colours. But that's it.
fields once green now turn to dust.
G'day, hello, and no R's.
Towers lean, their stories.
This is a massively multi-online player game, so modding wouldn't work for it.
Every step sinks into
The HUD colours only you see the change in HUD colours, because it's local to your machine.
drifts, an ethereal coast. Names vanish on the river's face. The water consumes every trace. When the river forgets its name, the world
Try different things, and you don't have to fight. You can go explore, you can do mining, you can do trading, you've got colonisation. Yeah.
collapses where the current sways.
You're in a squadron as well, that can help. Other people can help you. You can work together as a group, you know, with 4 people in a wing, you know, so you can do a bit, but other people are there to help you and protect you.
Every dawn
Alright, that was version 2. This is version 3. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, sir. Oh, what comes after 3 constable, 2 constable? Right, nothing in there. There's several tutorial missions that take you through the basics, as it were. Oh, thank you.
the land exhales a hollow breath.
I've heard of them.
and soil blur beneath the mist.
I made it last night. So
Rivers twist while memory fades, whispering history's longest mist. Fields once green now turn to dust. Towers lean, their stories lost.
thank you.
Every step sinks into rust. Every echo drifts, an ethereal cost. Names vanish on the river's face. The water consumes every trace. When the river forgets its name, the world unravels in its frame. History fades, the land decays. Time collapses where the current
Last time to have stable sleep for a few
Hey,
weeks.
here!
Oh, cheers for follow, dude. Thank you, much appreciated.
bridges crumble,
Much appreciated.
torn paths of veil torn. Every dawn feels like a mournful scorn. The forest whispers, stones reply, a quiet lament.
That's the third verse. Okay, so you got 3. Okay, 3. Yeah, I was leading towards 3. I was leading towards 3. And this is the last of the versions of this one. So
The land exhales a hollow breath. Stone and soil blur beneath the mist. Rivers twist while memory fades.
3, 4, 5. What's it called? A fish alive.
Whispering history's long dismissed. Fields once green now turn to dust. Towers lean, their stories lost. Every step sinks into rust. Every echo drifts, an ethereal cost.
4. It's number 4.
where the currents sway.
Ooh. Ooh. This is a toughie, this is.
Bridges crumble, thorn paths of felt horn. Every dawn feels like a mournful scorn. The forest whispers, stones reply. A quiet lament beneath the sky. What was known drifts into gray.
You sure, Crunch?
And the river washes it away. And when the river forgets its name, all the past dissolves without a claim. Rivers run and lands decay. Shadows rise where light once lay. Time is water and we are sand. Grain slipped through an unseen hand. Mountains crumble,
For me, this one,
towers lean, their stories lost. Every step
I've gone past it.
to rust. Every echo drifts an ethereal
The guitar.
vanish on the river's face. The water
I don't know if it was the same for you, Alexa, but that sold it for me, that little bit of acoustic guitar. Morning, Spinal. G'day, buddy. Hello, and how are you? You well? You good? Nice to see you. Nice. How are you? How are you? Have you recovered from all the signing yesterday? Or was it all digital signatures? But yeah, it was that little bit of guitar. That just did it for me. I wish there was a bit more of it in there, but yeah. That sold it for me. Right, this is the next one. This is Lament of the Cursed. Now, I haven't listened to any of these. I made them at this morning. I haven't listened to a single one. So this is version 1. Oh, some long business meetings. Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. As long as you've got plenty of coffee. Morning tea, g'day, buddy. Nice to see you. Nice. Hope you get some sleep.
beneath the sky shattered gleam. We walked in light, we dreamed a dream. Our voices soared through Myra's deep, now bound in stone. stone cannot weave. The herald came with tongue of fire, a promise sweet of heart's desire, but veil torn roots in silence creep and bind our souls. For stone
That's good, dude. That's good.
cannot silent choir where the dawn once shone, statues we stand yet not alone, eyes of crystal, hearts that keep their pain untold. For stone cannot
Right, so that's version 1. Version 2. What are you doing here? Fuck. Yeah, solar system.
beneath the scale shattered gleam, we walked in light, we dreamed the dream. Our voices soar through Myra's deep, now bound in stone, and stone cannot The herald came with tongue of fire, a promise sweet of heart's desire, but veil torn roots in silence creep and bind our souls, for stone cannot
Right. Next one, version 3. I don't know if you weren't feeling that either. Plenty of harmonies, but
beneath the sky shut
I like that intro.
walked in light, we dreamed the dream. Our voices soared through Myra's deep, now bound in stone, and stone cannot weave. The herald came with tongue of fire, a promise sweet of heart's desire. But thorn roots in silence creep and bind our soul, for stone cannot weave. Silent choir where the dawn once shone, statues we stand, yet not alone. Eyes of crystal, hearts that keep their pain untold, for stone cannot weave. We dance beneath the velvet sky, unknowing doom was drawn.
Good. Give it another go. There is a bit of a learning cliff in the game, so don't be disheartened. Just try different things. Try small stuff. If you've got questions, ask. We don't mind. If I can show you something, I'll happily pop on a different account to show you something. If you get stuck or whatever. So.
We reach, we wake in dreamless sleep, but stone cannot weave. Silent choir where the dawn once shone, veiled horns breath where life is gone, hope entombed as shadows
Here, Paddy.
creep, we ache in vain.
Here's the new album I'm working on.
Cannot weave.
Well, it's be on all music streaming services. So iTunes, Apple, same thing, and Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, Deezer, iHeartRadio, all the streaming services.
Dream, the locked in keep, stone cannot weave.
That was version 3. This is the last version. Version 4. She does her best. Or if you don't buy it on iTunes, there's ways to Ko-Fi. You could just drop a little donation to him if you stream it and whatnot. I don't think there's really an easy way of selling the music, unfortunately.
The sky shirt
Number 3, isn't it? It's number 3. Am I wrong? It's number 3, isn't it?
The herald came with tongue of fire.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Right, get rid of that one there, and then we'll get rid of that one there. There you go. So I've got one more track to do. I'm going to use that one. That was the Bloodroot Covenant one we're going to use. So we'll get rid of that one there. And that one there. The only one I still don't know which one to use is track 3. I've decided which track 3 to use. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versions of track 3. I think it was that one. I think it was that one. That's what I've got marked, so we'll use this one. Got the Val Grease one there.
In gardens where the sun won't stay,
We've got one more track to write. We'll do tonight. Right, that's that sorted. Then let's turn that off there. Back onto default. Close that down. We go back to the regular music. Yeah, definitely. G'day, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? We've seen you for a while. That'd be good. Oh, our break starts in a minute as well. Cool. Right, words on stream time. Words on stream. Oh, perfect timing. That's good, dude. How you doing? Perfect timing. Oh, did you? Oh, nice, buddy. Well, I hope you had a good time. Hope you went somewhere cool and lovely, wonderfuls. Yeah, good weather and whatnot. What we got in here? Okay, so one of those is fake. Down. Okay, so we know the D-O. Is it the E that's a fake? Is it the E? We have no E. There is no E. There is no E. We have no E. We have no E. Wood. We've got 2 O's. We've got 2 O's and no E. Okay. Wooden. Well done. What's the 7-letter word then? Yeah, no E and then 2 O's. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, so what is it then? It's the M. It's the M that's a fake. It's an M. It's M. We've got no M. There you go. It's an M. My bad. It's an M. We have no M. We have no M, but with 2 O's. And we're gonna fail miserably. Hold down. It's a hold down. Bugger Nation. Bugger. That was my bad. Maybe, possibly. I thought it was the E, but it's not. It was an M. Oh well, never mind. Right, we start. Oh, I'm second. I'll take that. Shit. It was Darcy. Yes, it is. Hey, Night Train. G'day, dude. Hello, how are you? How you doing, dude? How are you? Good day. Note. Format. Well done. Welcome in. Oops. Well, I'm going to make myself a Budu. I'll be back in a minute or two. Smash the levels. I have returned. Oh. Oh. Drug. Got another D word. Another D word. DR or lower. Ding, 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 ding. There you go. There you go. Don't forget, everything is alphabeticalized. Everything goes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way through. So something, between G and R. Grin. So you've got something between G, I, between G, R. Grid. Okay, so they've got one. We've got two more. We've got two more. Right. Okay. Blind. We've got a fantastic, magnific 5 out of 5. Well done, you clever, clever bunch. Right, there you go. We're going back to the game now. Back to the game. But well done, well done, well done, well done. Good. GG. Right, back to a map in this system. Way. Yeah, well done, Pete. Well done, well done. Well done, Pete. Well done. We'll do some more later at lunchtime. So we can continue our rise, a meteoric rise through. Ha 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 ha.
Yippee-ki-yay, you motherfucker!
Thank you for the reset, buddy. Thank you so much indeed. Much appreciated. You're a legend. Thank you, dude. Thank you. We know we need this month sub goal, but this is what it is. But next month is September. It's September next month, but the subs are cheaper. And also, it's my birthday next month. The things we do for Grum. Ba-bum-ba-da-ba-dum. I just on actually Discord, Garth's put in the things we do for Grum, and I just instantly went, the things we do for love. Strange, isn't it? Strange, yeah. No, I like big numbers and I cannot lie, instead of I like big butts and I cannot lie. Oh, no, the dog, yeah. And now we've got, the things we do for Grum, the things we do for Grum. Like walking in the rain and the snow and the... Yeah. You're getting ideas. Not that strange to be subject 9 months from September. Well, yeah, but that'd be like, December time, innit? Yeah. Is there any particular is it because it's just cold in December, so people are getting cozy under the sheets, as it were? Underneath the mistletoe. Wow. What's it up in the cabin, is it? You get all the excitement up there, buddy. Your chimney got swept. They're picking up the trash. Was it? Oh, okay. Apart from nature. I do like this. The old live blues, as it were. Might have to try to do a whole album live, maybe. Oh, we're done. We've done all the A's in a minute. Once we do 7, we can go then and do the B's. Really well, this remix of a live version. Time for a shower and buy some cases being the coffee. I'm back in 45. In a bit, dude, in a bit. Like, cool how you can turn up, you know, a normal song into a live song. I love it. It's awesome. Welcome back, boys. How was your walk, buddy? How was your walk? Anything good? Anything cool? For a bit. Anyways, be dinner time soon. Oh no, oh dear. I didn't get too wet. Not so bad if you get wet on the way home, but if you're on the way out, that's horrible. Oh, I've done one. I've done 7. What am I missing? Have I missed anything? No, I've done all the A's then. I've done all the A's. Oh, you Pringle. Okay, so we need to do the B's. The B's. Ah, fair enough. Yeah. No, best. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Get wet on the way home rather than on the way there. Because once you get home, you can get changed, dry off, etc. If it, I don't know if it will, but we'll see. Add it to load. About to do it. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Ah, fair enough. Yeah. Well, no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You have to be. You have to get an awful lot and stay wet for an awful lot. You have to get anything like trench foot or something. So. Not to trust the fungus. The fungus. Bob Hoskins. What? Bob Hoskins, the actor. Really? It takes quite a while to get a trench foot, dude. Yeah. You have to be in water a lot. Oh, fair enough. Well, maybe get different pairs of shoes then, you know? Even if they're the same style, you know, make up different pairs. So you can let one pair dry out in the air and stuff. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I never watched it. I never got into the old Mario. I'm just trying to decide, is the image airbrushed or not? Does it look airbrushed? Never got into Nintendo, so yeah, the old Super Mario stuff. Yeah, Mario and Luigi. Does that look airbrushed? Yeah, I've not watched any of them. Not watched a single one of them. Hoskies, yeah, no, I've heard of them, but I've never watched them. So you can tell me all about it, but it makes no difference to me whatsoever. All right, question for you guys. Question. Does that look airbrushed to you? It's like it's done like with an airbrush, or something like an airbrush image. Yeah, I mean it's an image. You know, it's AI generated, but does it look like it's been airbrushed, as it were? Totally, you know, airbrushed, as in like an airbrushed image, not touched up. You know, not like somebody like moving spots on a farmer's face, but you know, does the image look like it's been done with an airbrush? Hard to say. It does. Hey, Steady, g'day, buddy. G'day. Hey, mate, how you doing, dude? How are you? You well? You good? Nice to see you. Nice. I haven't seen you for a little while. Hope things are going well. Because the challenge is an airbrush. No. Airbrushing is in airbrushed. You know, using an airbrush. BBC work. Ooh, okay. Well, that's good. It keeps you out of trouble. Not as in smoothing out. Not being, you know, tweaked or adjusted. What I mean is an actual airbrush. Yeah. People do use airbrushes. Much more interesting than the finished movie. I bet it is. Yeah. Are they normally? Airbrush means to remove. Yeah, no, airbrushing is what you basically like. So like a model's face, they will take out like a pimple or a mole or something, like a little bit of photoshopping. But you can actually create some incredibly cool images and visuals using an airbrush. It's an art technique, you know, airbrushing on cars, for example. You know, if you look at like, you know, things like the panel vans in America from the 70s, whatnot, 60s, 70s, like it's all done with an airbrush. It's incredible what you can do. So I just want to try and get. The problem is trying to get the image generator to actually do something airbrushed, as it were. Yeah, with an air compressor. Yeah, that's what airbrushing is. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Yeah, if you Google it, you'll find it. You know, yeah, you can use airbrushing for like miniature painting, but you know, you can also use airbrushing in painting images, painting cars and vehicles and stuff. You know, graffiti, you can use airbrushing to do stuff. When they put the game audio back on, don't I? There you go. But the daily challenge is airbrush art. Custom painted motorcycle tank with bold blended colours, a surreal portrait with smooth dreamlike shading, etc, etc. So I'm just trying to do something that would be a bit unique. This one does. Like that. What if I could change that? Do that. Do. Are those basically insoles, are they, Boris? You're talking about insoles. You know, if you look at Go custom cars, they've got like the flames on them. They're generally done by an airbrush. Custom made insoles, okay. Bet they're expensive. And then most shoes you can't take the soles out of unless you put in new soles in on top of the old soles, as it were. New soles and old soles. Oh, that's a good title for an album. New soles and old soles. But then you've got to have the height in the shoe to put the soles in. So. Do. Apparently, Luigi and Hosky drank shots of whiskey between takes after a while because everyone got so frustrated. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't bode well. Wait, but I due to the size of my foot. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Ooh, okay. This is what I've, you know, this is the sort of thing I'm, you know. Oh, really? Oh. Uh-oh. Well, so you got to get your starter somewhere. But I'll do like that Nebula, though. Or that black hole, should I say. That's really cool, that is. I like that. This is more what I was, you know, this is like what you see on custom, you know, bikes and stuff. Yeah, and cars. So yeah, that's airbrushing, dude. That's airbrushed. There's some, you know, the people who do this are incredibly talented artists. Whereas it's a rock. No, it's a tank for motorbike. But you get it on, you know, on cars and vans. You know, like the old you know, the Scooby Doo van. Those sort of the surfer panel vans have awesome custom, you know, artwork on them. So I'm not a motorbike person, but I can appreciate, you know, art. You know, and that is art. So. Well, if we're not recognising it back. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Blooded blood eyes. Is me. What a sin. It's pretty much g'day, buddy. G'day. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Wow. Base. No, you don't, because I haven't tweeted out yet. I knit that into oblivion. That's a whole sin. I'm going to guess it's going to be Jurassic World 3, Planet Coaster 2, and Elite Dangerous. At a guess, but I could be wrong. So. Last of it. Dead into oblivion. What I might do is, what I might try is this Tales from the Cockpit. I might make this a live album. For fucking shits and giggles. Because I can. But yeah, it'll be 6 o'clock tonight, 6 p.m. BST. We don't know anything other than it's going to be 6 o'clock tonight, so. No longer there. I do like the old Tales from the Cockpit tracks. They're fun. You give me a snake. Yeah, you can watch the thingamajiggy. So. Not what I asked for. You can watch it tomorrow. Yeah, what's the... To be honest, there's not a lot really. I mean, we know all the ships that are coming this year now. We've got all the the last ship is the Type 11 Prospect. We know that. We don't know anything about this new module, and this hint at a potential, possible, maybe new mining method that they kind of hinted at, but didn't really give us anything on. Sorry, guy. Good morning, good day. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Good day. Welcome. So they can tell us a bit more about the Type 11, possibly the dildo cannon, and the possible new mining method. And there's also the last feature coming this year, at the end of the year. Other than that, there's not a lot really, unless they tell us about colonization coming out of beta, or maybe give us a Vanguard update, maybe. Then again, they may surprise us. So who knows? Yes, dildo cannon. Yes. Yeah, have you not seen it? Well, it'll most be get tweeted out like at 5 o'clock tonight or something. Yeah. Oh. Hang on. You've seen the dildo cannon? I can find where it is. The dildo cannon. Alex is in the house. G'day, buddy. G'day, mate. Nice to see you. Just nice. Hey, I didn't come up with the name, dude. I don't know where that come from. I don't know who came up with that idea. They're not in chat, are they? Wink, wink. But I don't know where it does come from. Yeah, but that's the kind of name it's got. It's called the dildo cannon. Yes, we see the birds and the bees. Yes, yeah. Sorry, yeah. But have we done all the planets in this system? Oh, we've got to do B1. The what now? That. Orc margarine. That's better. Is that like the dildo of consequence? I don't know. What is it? I've never heard of that one. What's the dildo of consequence? Is that like the sword of Damocles? Or the dildo of Damocles, as it would be called? What about this one? Hang on. Actually got to do what I want it. It really arrives like you. Goes in dry, does it? Ooh, painful. Don't even want to know. I don't think I even want to know that one. Right, go back to here. Pics. What about that? What do you think of that? You think that's good or not? Yeah, these are AI, yeah, yeah. Ooh, it's art. If someone created that with an airbrush, you go, wow, yeah. I got arms well. That's a good point. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. That's a point. Yeah, but yeah, it's a start. It's a start. It's a start. Yeah, we can. Yeah, but it's like it's getting there. Yeah, slowly but surely. We can maybe increase the run time to long. Ow! Shut up, you. Human beings can make even worse stuff than that. So that's arms do. Yeah, no, but they can put the arms in. So what about this one? That one's no better. Well, we can tweak things a bit. Could tweak things. There's some stuff I've seen you just go wow, like expanding massive benefit to run training. Yes, but people have to learn how to be artists. You can't just go, oh, I'm an artist. You have to study, you have to learn. So you have to expend energy and time to learn how to be a good artist. It won't, dude. It won't go away. It won't. The genie is out of the bottle, and it ain't going back in. It's here to stay. But nice, making things inefficient and everybody was cut. Yes, but that will change over time. So, there you go. Well, their legs need to be longer. Another version. If someone could put a banana white background, exactly. Yes. That's better. I like that one, but it's going the wrong way. No, this was done recently. There was also someone who had, like, basically they created like the typical teenager's bedroom full of rubbish and stuff, and it won a Turn Art Prize. I think stupid. Someone like the banana. Yeah, I know, that's fucking funny. Someone's pair of glasses fell on the floor in an art gallery, and people thought it was an art exhibit. So there you go. Yeah. Hey, Ganny, good day, dude. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice. How are you, buddy? How are you? Yeah, exactly. So, and then people pay stupid amounts of money for it, And then they hang up on the wall and they never show it to anybody. What's the point of it? Art is supposed to be experienced, to be seen, to be, to be shared. And art is subjective. What one person finds amazing, someone else goes, that's terrible. Like most things in life is subjective. Some things are objective in life, but most things are subjective. Creativity at uni, which discuss conceptual art and what a crock of shit most of it is. Yeah. Alright. Right, okay. Another one. If I can find it. There you go. This is it. I think this will do. This will do with the one. Non-fungible tokens, yes. Oh yeah, everything overhyped will die as a trend. Everything will. But it's a tool. Like any tool, it can be used for good, used for bad. It can make beautiful things. It can make terrible things. But it's just a tool. But as I've said so many times, it will never replace a human being because it can't think, it can't feel, it doesn't have emotions. It has no, in quotes, soul, as it were. Not that souls exist, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it is a tool, and it will always be a tool. So that's better, isn't it? That's better. I like that. We'll have that. We'll go with that one. We won't win, but you can't use a fuck about taking part and having fun. So someone loved the way sunlight was portrayed in an outdoor dinner scene and wanted it in modern art. Told that has been done. It replied, but it conveys emotion and appreciation. Yeah. But art is subjective. It can make you feel something. Yeah. So, if a piece of art or a piece of music or something moves you, it makes you feel the way, a certain way, that's fine. It might be, oh my god, that's terrible, but it's still making you feel something. But when you just get like something like some lines painted on it that looks like a 5-year-old just run amok with a paintbrush, and then someone calls that art and sells it for a few million quid, then you've got to worry about people, I think. Wasn't there someone who was trying to flog art made by dogs or elephants or something stupid a little while back? Creates its award in the world. If someone who creates it is warned in the world of its ability to think it can experience these things, so it can take over. Well, you've got to have a bit of realism and a bit of expectation about stuff. And like I say, a tool can be used for good or for bad. Oh, we've got C1, 2, and 3. C1, 2, and 3. Put a poo in a can, call it art. There you go. Yeah. Don't say it can't think. Well, yes, indeed. But that's got nothing to do with AI, has it? But, that was wrong, obviously. If it's critics were praising the work, I know exactly. Yeah, I know it's stupid. There's also a thing with like wine tasting. They've done these blind wine tasting sessions with these sommeliers and whatnot, using the same people, but they use the same wine, different times, over different, one year after the other, and they got completely different results. No point in you saying, I was saying, well, they did say, yeah. Oh, they won't be, Boris. They won't be. If someone can exploit it for something, they will do, no matter what it is, buddy. Sad but true. Sad but true. As long as you're honest up front about you're using AI and whatnot, I don't see what the problem is. But then some people don't know, so. I like that full throttle 3 line. Yeah. Oh, of course it would be, but but there's people out there who don't care. That's what you've got to realise. There's that people out there who just don't give a shit. If they can make money off of it, they'll exploit it. Well, yes, yeah. But these were trained sommeliers, from what I remember, are doing a blind testing, and they couldn't be consistent from year to year, etc. So, yeah. There's also the penis museum in, is it Norway or Finland or somewhere up there? It's either Finland or one of the other Nordic countries. There's a penis museum. The people can go and look at penises from around the world and animals and stuff. And that's apparently art. I don't know. I don't know if it's art or not, but yes. It does. It is. Yes. If people are willing to, appreciate it, judge it, and whatnot, and they'll pay for it, then yeah. I thought you did on the holodeck. It's supposed to be broccoli. Well, yeah. Right, let's do the old hash and flush this conversation, shall we? It's going in a slightly weird direction. No, indeed, no. So right, we're going that one. I'll bung it in. I kept wasting enough credits on it. Submit to challenge. Submit. Well, he ain't on today. He's not on to Wednesday. Boris, Wednesday's his day off. So he's gonna be on tomorrow. Oh, at break time. Good. I can go and have a quickie wonder in a second. So. Oh, cheers for the lurk, buddy. Read on the conversation. I have to go do work. Okay, bud. Take care. Care for the lurk. It is much appreciated. Did he? Did he say he's on today? Did he? He's not normally on a Wednesday, so he's certainly ain't on at the moment. So. Streaming on a Wednesday? Don't you know that's a joke? My spot. When people go, how dare they stream on my time slot? It's not your time slot. It's just, I don't think it's as much as it used to be, but it used to be back in a while back. People used to get really, really funny if someone else streamed at the same time they were streaming. But they're stealing my viewers. No, you're not. No, look, people watch who they want to watch. You don't own the viewers. They are just people who like to come and watch you. And if someone else comes on they prefer you on, then they'll go and watch them. It's that simple, Oh, Boris, I was joking. God, dear. If I said joke. It always used to be a thing. People used to get really irate, Well, you're streaming at my spot. Oh, you can't do that, Well, you were streaming at that time. Why are you streaming this time now? And it's just, it got so stupid with some people. Or like, well, I won't stream because they're on. And I won't stream because they're on. Or when can I stream? And when can I fit my slot in? It's just, ugh. All right. You need to listen. He's lurking 2 streams. Exactly, Devin. Exactly, yes. Yeah. Go back in time. Watch 6 streams at once. Yeah. Great talking to you for Time Machine. Yes. But yeah, people used to get really weird about that. Oh, that's my slot. Well, no, it's not your slot. It's just you're choosing to stream at that time, and if other people want to stream at that time, then they stream at that time. People watch who they want to watch. If you're entertaining, engaging, etc., etc. Like I know what happens. Someone else will come on, someone else will stream, like Brother Sab or something, or whoever, and I lose some of my chat because people are over there, which is fine. That's the way it works. So, Dad, I can watch 2 training on these glasses. Yeah. Oh, I say, Boris, I see. So you don't have a laugh here. I see. I'm going to cry now. I'm going to cry. That was a joke, Boris. I'm not going to cry. Not publicly. I'll cry silently. Uh-oh. He said the PC completely rebooted that time. That was a lot better now ago. He's having PC problems. He just said, "I'll just in his pop." He says, "PC completely reboot that time. Something isn't entirely happy." So, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, it's Toe. Hello, Toe. G'day, 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 g'day. How are you, mate? How are you? No, he's not being hatched. His PC's playing up. So he's having a problem with the PC. PC completely rebooted that time. Something isn't entirely happy. So he's not saying it for effect, Boris. PC wouldn't boot. Yeah, you said about that, didn't you? Yeah, you said. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sure I said hatch. Anyway, I'm going to take a quickie break. So you know the score. Blue, double kick. You in a minute or two. Email him, g'day dude. You as well? Quite loads of people having problems with PCs at the moment, aren't you? Oh, wowzers. Wowzers. But I fucking hate this bloody bell thingy on Discord. It's an annoying. How tough a Scotsman laddie you speak to the guy in the red shirt is head. Like that, dude. That's good. That's a good one, Devon. I like that. I like that a lot, dude. Welcome back, cheer, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe Malum. G'day, Malum. Other than the PC, how are you, dude? How are you? Oh. So I did a bit of bomb up the iron on the old multi-gym. I've got lots of cargo you liberated from NPCs. So okay. Reclaimed. It's reclaimed and you're returning it to its rightful owner. Or is that just Skynet gaining cottage under your noses? Oh, that's easy. That's easy. NATO. It appears on NATO. Come join Windows 11 where everyone's PC turns off. No, thanks. No, that's the name of the song, Boris. That's the name of the single. A Barry Allen at the Opera. It was on the album called NATO. No, that was Queen. Queen 1. Yeah, Queen 2. Sheer Heart Attack. Night at the Opera. Day at the Races. News of the World. Nope. The album was called A Night at the Opera, named after one of the Marx Brothers movies. And Day at the Races was another Marx Brothers movie. The acronym is NATO, Night at the Opera. So that's also referred to NATO, not North Atlantic Treaty Organisation. Oh, that's easy. Engelbert Humperdinck. News of the World, titled due to the newspaper. No. No. That's the News of the World. That's not News of the World. What am I talking about? What am I talking about, you Pringle? I think News of the World for some reason. I don't know. I'm having a senior moment. I'm having a Hatch moment. I say probably may be right. Is it News of the World? I'm losing my marbles. What a few marbles I have left. Yeah, Pro. It was News of the World. Yeah, it was right. It was News of the World. Yeah. News of the World. Yeah, I was right. Why did I doubt myself? Why did I doubt myself? You made me doubt myself. Which classic rock band I'd hit with the Knights in White Satin? The Moody Allens. It was the Moody Allens. It was. Abby from Inside. Yes. Yeah. Abigail Shuto. Yeah, Paulie Paulette. The Moody Allens. It was the Moody Allens. That's why I said the Moody Allens, you see. Yeah, what a show of power, yeah. According to Phil Collins, how many hearts were there believing in just one mind? 69 dudes! You know he reads out as his AI tools are giving him the answer. They don't give me the answer. I don't know what the answers are. I don't know the answers. Two hearts. Two. Kristen, please. You're shocked, I know, shocked. Yeah. He did. It was also in Genesis as well. Bowling Skull, g'day. Hello and how are? Nice to say to Sejanes. What movie is about a crew of doctors who are shrunk down? Oh, that's easy. Barry Allen's Fantastic Voyage. I have a trivia. What's that one? What's that? Okay. No, that was not in the space. That was one with Douglas Quaid. Dennis Quaid, should I say. That wasn't. It wasn't in the space. It was Barry Allen's Fantastic Voyage.
I'm getting some vibes.
Because that also had Meg Ryan in it as well, if I remember rightly. I think. Before she had to face the fuck up with the old plastic surgery. Kind of. It wasn't the medicine. It was a government experiment or whatever, and some hapless civilian got injected with the old vehicle with Dennis Quaid in it. Okay, Arthur Vibes are okay. Which author of scary books holds the record for most book to movie adaptation horror genre? Well, that's Barry King. That'd be Barry King. Mainly because he started writing books, but instead of writing books, he wrote screenplays and pretended they were books. Which is why I could stop reading his books, because they were literally screenplays. Flashball cock. Nevermore. The idea of miniaturized people going to bloodstream of Tom Baker. Did they really? Ooh, I don't remember that one, but then I have stepped since then. I don't even know if I saw the old Tom Baker Doctor Who movie episodes. I don't know. I'm sure I missed some. I'm sure that idea has been used multiple times around, you know. It's a good idea, isn't it? Things like shrinking people and put them in the bloodstream. Yes, yeah. That could be as well, yeah. So how, you know, hemoglobin and whatnot and the blood cells and stuff work. It could pick one where they went inside a Dalek. Oh, okay. See, I watched 1 or 2 episodes with Peter Capaldi in it, and then came to the realisation that the writing was shit, the plots were shit, and even the actors couldn't save it. And the direction that the show was going in was just not me. It wasn't, you know. So I stopped watching. Tried watching a few of the Jodie Whittaker ones, and they were just as bad. And it was never the actors; it was the showrunners, the writers, the scripts, the stories. They were terrible, and I've not watched it since. The invisible enemy, short-lived clones of the Doctor and Leela were miniaturized, injected into the real Doctor. Ooh, ah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, so it's not the actors' fault in these situations, but yeah. Do. I know. And then we've got Rose Tyler as the Doctor. It's just like, what? Did you not know? Because I can't pronounce the guy's name, but the last Doctor, he only lasted a season, and when he regenerated, it's Rose Tyler. So Tennant came back as a Doctor briefly, for about 30 seconds, but now it's we've got Rose Tyler as the Doctor. That's the one. Yes, I can't pronounce his name. I'm not even going to try because I'll muller it and you know it even close to saying it properly. So, or was he 2 seasons? I thought he was only in 1 season. Okay. Lost the plot completely. Threw it out the window. Threw it out with the bathwater. Yeah, so Billy Piper is now the new Doctor. Obviously, it's not Rose Tyler. It's just, you know, the Doctor looks like Rose Tyler. But yeah, so Billy Piper is the new Doctor Who. Who gives a shit? Hey, which Beatles movie does Phil Collins appear? I don't know, was he in a Beatles movie? I don't know. It has to be, was it A Hard Day's Night? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I do know the answer. I think he was. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, because that's the only one I know of. Because it's been on, advertised on cable TV a while, Beatles, It's a Hard Day's Night or whatever. What was the other one? Was it 8 Days a Week or something? Was there something called 8 Days a Week? Wasn't it another Beatles one 8 days in a week or something like that? Am I dreaming? Am I having a nightmare or something? This night at the time, put the studio. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Interesting. I can't got choosing a possible girl and turned up in so many places. Yeah. There you go, yeah. Oh, okay. How do I like Mystery Tour? I'm sure there's something I've seen on cable. Where it's got a mention about it's like a movie or something. Or it may be a documentary possibly, I don't know. But I'm sure it's like 8 days in a week or something. Sure there was. I don't know. Right, we've got a hatch update. We have an update. He's got chores to do and potential interruptions later, but he's tempted to try a little bonus stream later. But he's got to go on and do his actual real chores on his real to-do list, so he won't be on anytime soon. You bet every bit of song has a title or bean and going, yeah. So Hatch will be on. Hopefully, he said he'll try and be on later. So. Flash. Oh god, I hate those adverts. They've taken an amazingly cool song and ruined it and turned it into a fucking advert for Flash cleaners. And what's the really worst thing is that Brian Blatty does the voiceover for it, but he gets paid for it, so money in the bank for him, innit? 8 days a week is the one hard. Oh, there you go. That's it. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I knew there was something out there about it. So I knew I wasn't imagining it. It's art. Fuck off. You got the poodle, didn't you, and whatnot. Flash. Oh, for fuck's sake. And then the old the Dacia Sandero or the Dacia cars. They've took another one bites the dust and another rides a Duster. I suppose it's in a way it's good because it keeps the music alive and people go, oh, what's that song? And they go and look it up and stuff. So I mean, it's short. Singer Mary Isabel Catherine Bernadette O'Brien performed on which Bernice Allen. About your car brand. It's the marketing executives. Not about the car. I've got no idea about the cars. It's the marketing executives. Bernice Allen. Cher? I'd guess. I don't know. Or it could be Sinead O'Connor. Oh, rather dated. It could be Sinead O'Connor, maybe. But she's it sounds like an Irish name. Oh, Dusty Springfield. There you go. Dusty Springfield. Today we learned. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have guessed either, no. Don't ask to be a Mary Isabel Catherine Bennett O'Brien. Indeed, yes. Hey, if it does what it needs to do, that's what matters, isn't it? So, want someone to reinvent a simple car, no unnecessary gadgets, etc. Well, why reinvent it when you can go and buy a full Capri? Or a Mini, an old Mini. or an old Land Rover or something, you know. Well, like Robin, please, yeah. Three wheeler needs to be reliable though. Yeah, you just replace the bits and pieces. Old cars are still reliable as long as they're maintained. Right. Engine, carburetor, fuel tank, fuel pump. What else do you need? Spark plugs. Need to be computer wheels. I know. I don't know. It was the other week. Somebody was chatting about stuff, and someone said that in new cars they were getting rid of all the touchscreens and actually putting knobs back in because touchscreens are causing more accidents because you can't feel where your hand is. People then looking at what they're doing, and then I think with ice anymore. We're past ice now. Ice, toe up companies, yeah. Don't wait. Stand tight, you brave heart. Half the price for Nissan. Hoo-ha. If it keeps you dry, keeps you safe, and it doesn't cost a lot, then, They're killers go retro cars, to be honest. Yeah. Well, if it's over 25 years old, you don't pay car tax. It's classed as an antique. Is it 25 years? You can basically get it tax free, car tax free. Yeah. That's what I thought. So as long as you get the parts for it and you can maintain it, get a classic car, as it were. If I win the lottery, I'm going to get a DMC-12 and do it brand of time machine, make this like electric. The old DeLorean Motor Company. The DeLorean Motor Company. John DeLorean. When they went out of business, somebody bought up the rights to the name and all the spare parts and all the blueprints and everything else. They basically bought the company, what was left of it in effect, and they've got so many spare parts that are basically brand new, still in the wrappings, that they could make hundreds of cars, thousands of cars. Because the parts were produced but they're never put together, so they've got this massive warehouse with all the DeLorean car parts. Where we're going, we don't need roads. I see what you did there. Yeah. Now, which roads we're talking about? Rhode Island, or in America, or the island of Rhodes in Greece. So you could literally go and buy all the parts to build a DeLorean from scratch. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Yeah. The fact that I run it. Is it really? Okay. They bought the engine in from somewhere else, didn't they? They didn't make their own engine. They bought their engine in. Was it like pretty much like almost like a kit car type thing? The right powder company sold the employees through the casting to see some engine lines made. Yeah, but they can be remade if you got genuine parts. You can make new cars from them. So. If you've actually got original parts, which they have, you could make new cars from them. No, it won't be the original cast though, but it'll be as good, or maybe better, because you've got modern technology, modern design tools and everything else. Might be better. You never know. Old isn't always better. Sometimes it is. If you take, say you've got, like, a 50 left wings or something of it, then you laser scan all the wings, and then you get the, with using computers and that, you can then basically get the perfect wing, as it were. You can get rid of any blemishes, defects, whatever, and then you can make new casts. Famous collectors pay more if they think. Yes, yeah, indeed, yeah. It's pristine, untouched, unused, mint, as it were. Why would you want something dog-eared and torn, as it were, in your collection when you can buy something which is like pristine? Old stuff is talking about music, for example. There's this old band, whatever, called The Whom. Never heard of them. They basically invented music. Ooh. No, they didn't. And you know that, you sneaky little so-and-so, you. You used to be making music since they could learn how to bang two rocks together. When Ugg dropped a rock on Gur's foot and he went, oh! And they did it again. B13 and B12. I know there's a few B's in there. For those who don't know, Spintel there is a massive Beatles fan, which is fair enough, whereas Toe is a massive anti-Beatles fan. So antimatter and matter between the two of them. If they ever meet, there'll most probably be a massive explosion that'll rip a hole in the space-time continuum. It's nothing personal in any way, shape, or form. It's just, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You can say that about a number of bands. There wouldn't be a number of bands if Queen didn't exist. If the Stones didn't exist, if Zeppelin didn't exist, etc. But there's been, a number of modern bands, modern artists have cited, other bands of influence, not just the Beatles. If Elvis Presley never existed, music wouldn't be like it is now, most probably. Chuck Berry didn't exist, etc. I don't think you can say that one band or artist was influential in affecting everything. It was a continual process. This led to that, led to that, led to that, led to that. So. I mean, Brian May, says, Mantovani and that inspired him and encouraged him to play and whatnot. So, told data. I thought it. Well, yeah. Well, wasn't it Jerry Lee Lewis married his 14-year-old cousin or something stupid? Yeah. So, music evolves and changes, and it goes in ways you don't expect. Sometimes it goes in ways you like, and sometimes it goes in ways you can't stand. So, yeah, because it was legal in that state. It was legal. So, yeah, and then fell off the face of the earth. Yeah, great balls of fire. Goodness gracious, my balls are on fire. No, they're not. They're just sitting in hot water. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. It was a real scandal at the time as well, from what I remember, with old Jerry Lee Lewis marrying his niece or whatever, it was cousin, I don't know. Oh, Ruben, yeah, indeed. It's not like I'm liking FC Bayern Munich. Where did that one come from? Bayern Munich, what? How are you going from not liking the Beatles to not liking FC Bayern Munich? I bet you're impressed I can actually pronounce it. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, I'm not into football at all. Don't find it enjoyable to watch. Don't find it interesting to talk about or listen to or anything else about it. You see, yes, you see, yeah. Bayern Munich. Someone dropped a comment on one of my streams the other day on YouTube. You know, they said, "Oh, exploring what's scintillating gameplay," but it's not just about the gameplay, is it? It's about the conversations you have with the backdrop of the game. Okay. Munchen. Yeah, I don't need. I think anyone who likes the Beatles is wrong. They just do. I know. About music, exactly. See, yeah. Who's these popular person of a Borussia Mönchengladbach football match? No ideas. Someone gives a B. Give me a B. Sit down. Yeah. It's umlauts that do it. It's the umlauts that do it because it's not an O, is it? So yeah, it's not Mon. It's Min or Mönchengladbach. Mönchengladbach or something. I don't know. Not like that anyway. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. Hey, shiny Dan. There you go. Shiny Dan. G'day. Baron Munchausen. Yeah. The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Yes. A good movie. That was weird movie, but good. Very weird, but good. Was Eric Idle in that as well, wasn't he? He was in it. Eric Idle was in it. I'm sure he was. I'm sure Eric Idle was played a role in the movie. I don't know if he directed or produced it or anything, but I'm sure he was in it. I'm hungry. Not even near lunchtime yet, and I'm hungry. I should have extra breakfast this morning, but never mind. Do not do B12. Oh, fuck's sake, you bastard. Gotta go back and do that one now, bugger. Did you know that Boone Mouse is actually talking about it? Kind of vaguely did. But obviously they didn't have the same adventures as they did in the movie. This is a story based upon. This is a film based upon a true story. Some details have been changed to protect the idiots. Tolkien wrote and directed it, but yes, yeah, I knew he was in it. Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, according to him, he actually did. Yeah, so he actually went to the moon because Robin Williams was in it as well. Because wasn't Robin Williams the king of the moon or something? I know Robin Williams is this weird head thing that flew around the place, cackling inanely and enjoying himself immensely. Baron Munchausen. It was either it was like the king of the moon. There was the king and the queen of the moon or something. I think I can't remember. It wasn't actually the moon. I don't know, but yeah. Baron Munchausen. Where's IMDb? IMDb. Because you had the fabulous Baron Munchausen. There was also a Baron Munchausen in 1940. The hallucination of Baron Munchausen in 1911. The Adventures of Baron Munchausen in 1988, which was John Neville and Eric Idle. There's also a 1943 Adventures of Baron Munchausen. There was also a 1979 The Fabulous Adventures of Baron Munchausen. There's also a 1989 Baron Munchausen in the Whale of a Tale, a German legend. As Radio Tutor, okay. It was nominated for 4 Oscars, 11 wins and 15 nominations total as well. Yeah, Eric Idle was dead, but Oliver Reed was Vulcan. Jonathan Pryce was the Right Ordinary Horatio Jack. Valentina Cortez was Queen Aradine. Uma Thurman was Venus. Robin Williams was King of the Marines, Ray Di Tuto. Sting was a heroic officer. I don't know. Oh, Don Henderson was it? You know, in Star Wars, the first one, you know, Star Wars, where you got the Death Star, and you got the Imperial officer, you know, poo-pooing the Force, and Vader does the you know, the neck grip on him. Yeah, that's Don Henderson. So. You know, it was. In German, you get to see either the Idle version or the Hans Albers version. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Apparently, this was Uma Thurman's first acting job. Though, because in the production delays for this movie was not a debut. Yeah. She's also one of the very short list of actors who was hired on their first audition. Oh, okay, so the crazy credits. The King of the Moon, Re di Tutto, is a homonym of Italian Re di Tutto, King of All. The actor's real name is Ron Williams. There you go. Yeah. A moon set was set to have been built at Pinewood. However, since there was no man left to do this, Terry Gilliam took the sketches of the designs and slapped them onto a board. The 2D buildings were then moved backwards and forwards left to right. The result is bizarre and effective. There we go. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Robin Williams was cast last minute after the budget had run out. His role is uncredited and unpaid. Wow. That's awesome of him. John Neville, who played the Baron, was not a film actor at the time, preferring the theatre. However, he's also a big Monty Python fan, so he readily agreed to take the role. Idle called the production a truly horrible experience, and even remembered it's a bit of a nightmare. He said later of the film, "Up until Munchausen, I'd always been very smart about Terry Gilliam films. You don't ever be in them. Go and see them by all means, but be in them, fucking madness." And Sting's cameo came about because you have to be Terry Gilliam's neighbour at the time. Yeah. And the credits is Re di Tutto, which is the English translation of the Italian phrase Re di Tutto, which means King of Everything, which is how Robin introduced himself, you know, as the King of Everyone. King of Everything, should I say. Yeah. Talking of weird things, I was watching something last night. History's Great... Holy Marvels with Dennis Quaid. You know, anyway, it's all about Atlantis. The story of Atlantis. And I didn't know this, but the Atlantic Ocean gets its name from the mythical titan Atlas, which is where Atlantis gets its name from as well, from Atlas, the old titan who held up the world. That's how we get the name of the Atlantic Ocean, Atlas. I didn't know that. You can think of a couple of instrument bands who aren't very good necessarily, depending on how good is applied. Technically, the Ramones could do only one thing. Yeah, but if they did that thing well, and they inspired others. Was it History's Greatest Mysteries? It could have been History's Greatest Mysteries with Lawrence Fishburne. They get so many of these bloody shows now. I think it was History's Greatest Mysteries, yeah. Could have been. Oh wow, back to Baron Munchausen. With delays and postponements, the film was already $2 million over budget before a single frame had been shot. Wow. never long. Where you cried. That's madness. Originally, Terry Gilliam planned to have a whole herd of cows in the Vulcan set, but because of escalating costs and a revised budget, he was only allowed one. Oh, indeed, yeah, indeed. No, indeed, it is, yeah, yeah. Oh, apparently the role of the King of the Moon was intended for Sean Connery until the role was largely cut. Sean Connery didn't think it was kingly enough, thus the role was played by Robin Williams at the last moment. Connery is also considered to play Baron Munchausen, so you'd have had a German adventurer with a Scottish accent. Great. That'd have been good, wouldn't it? I could do any access you want as long as it's Scottish, said Connery. Once heard, and I might have mentioned this before, was for that price of one prop. Yes, yeah, you have mentioned it before. Yes, you have. Yes. Depends on the prop, though. It depends on the prop and depends on the actor. So, when if you wanted to hire Tom Cruise or Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone, I think that you pay more for them than you would for the prop. So, I know. No, he's in the Egyptian pose as a Spaniard with a Scottish accent, exactly, or a Latvian with a Russian with a Scottish accent. I know. Good old Connery, eh? So we've got to do 2A and 3. 2A and 3. Okay. Well, that's true. Yeah, it could be true. Yeah. This will be a surprise to nobody. If this is a surprise to you, then I don't know. But apparently on the set of Baron Munchausen, Oliver Reed spent most of his time getting drunk and trying to seduce Uma Thurman. But it wasn't Russian, was it? It was Russian. It was another one of the old Baltic states, or whatever it was, Lithuania. Michael Palin was originally cast as the Prime Minister of the Moon, but the character was written out of the film. As consolation, Terry Gilliam offered him a cameo role as the man who dies while singing a song, but Palin declined. Gilliam took the cameo role himself. Duchess Pearls? Hey, what? Yeah, there's lots of weird and wonderful things about the adventures of Baron Munchausen. But you see, though, the thing is with Stuart, should I say, with Stuart, is he speaks with a British accent rather than a Scottish one. See, so haha, that makes it all different. I jest, obviously, I jest. This was saying Guatemala. I know, never, ever. It was Oliver Reed, Richard Burton, and there was another actor, I can't remember who it was, who were basically famous for getting absolutely wasted and being disreputable. They all hung around together. When Oliver Reed used to go on the chat shows, he used to be plastered, didn't he? (2A), and then 2 and 2A. We need 2 and 2A. Used to make me laugh being invited. I was like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, drunk as a skunk. Yeah, in the green room. Mm-hmm. Yeah, glug. Thing is, though, he was what they would call, which is a bit of a weird term, a functioning alcoholic. But yeah, he used to have weird mood swings and stuff, didn't he, as well? But then Lemmy was, I don't know if Lemmy was an alcoholic, but he didn't used to like drink like a bottle of whiskey or something a day, old Lemmy. Moted. What's Lemmy always drunk? Well, I say functional, you know. Yeah, Lemmy, yeah. Because I'm sure his doctor told him, don't stop drinking because your body couldn't handle the shock. Lemmy's daily routine, here we go. A day in the life of Lemmy, apparently. So now 60, this is back a few years, obviously. This is back in 2013. Dysfunctional. Yeah, exactly. He had blood in his Jack Daniels, didn't he? So this was back in 2013. So now 67, Lemmy says that as long as he's up early enough to chase a few women, he's happy. If I'm not chasing them, I'm kicking them out of my apartment when I finally decide to roll out of bed. After 40 years on the road, the stuff in his bathroom has all been nicked from the hotels, he says. His main diet is sandwiches and he doesn't drink coffee for breakfast. I drink fruit juice as long as it's watered down with a good shot of liquor. He says he starts drinking when he wakes and goes on until he goes to sleep but never gets drunk. So lunch might be a chicken sandwich, a couple of drinks and a smoke. I'm on a packet a day at the moment. When I got diagnosed with diabetes a few years ago, they told me to cut down on drinking and smoking, but I didn't, so I'm still here, aren't I? Sometimes he spends his afternoon, all afternoon at the Rainbow and usually ends up having dinner there. Maybe spicy chicken and mozzarella sticks. I don't bother with vegetables. A lot of young chicks come up and yeah, they hit on me. They want to know things like what is it like to be a roadie for Hendrix. Fucking amazing. He said, he's read all sorts of stuff, he says, about how many women he's supposed to sleep with. I once said it was 1,000, but it's more like 2,000 now. But then he's never married and he started at 16. That's less than one a week. Wow. And 2A. So yeah, he had a life, old Lemmy. So the only heroic drinker is now Keith Richards. Yeah. How he's still alive, I've got no idea. I think he's basically embalmed himself with the amount of stuff he had. Oh, break time in a minute. Okay, I'm going to go and have a stretch and whatnot. I think Keith Richards just embalmed himself. The amount of booze and drugs and that he is over his career. Again, I think there's another one. You know, if he stopped doing what he did now, he'd keel over. He must be like in his 80s, if not 80 already. That on one page. Oh. Me in. If I take a quickie wander in a minute to go stretch my legs and maybe do a bit on the old gym, do some compressions or something. So it's definitely making a difference. I definitely feel it. Come on, start raining. I want it to rain. So it vindicates me not getting the washing out today. Because I looked at the forecast this morning when I got up, it's like, rain. Of course, it won't fucking rain, will it? I looked at 2 different forecasts as well. Oh, no, it still says 50% chance of rain. 40% chance of rain now, so... If it does rain, it'll be good, because I won't have to worry about watering the garden. And then tomorrow, it's now got 20% chance at 11 o'clock, 40% chance at 12 o'clock. I won't be back by then. So I can't get washing out tomorrow. And the rain is going to rain Friday, Saturday, but it's going to rain Sunday as well. And it's going to rain Monday. Oh, did you really? Oh, okay. Yeah, you quit most of the stuff then. Well, you know, once you've embalmed yourself, you know, what else is there to do? Well, I'm not desperate for clothes, but you know. I do like these blues tracks. They don't seem that popular, but I don't give a fuck because I like them. I can't remember, it was one of you said the other day that, you know, a couple of them had a really good beat to them, which they do. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Ah, exactly. Oh, Lex is back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, if I like him, it's all that matters, isn't it? And if one other person likes him, so much the better. I'll fuck all in there next. I've got one more track to do for the new album, then I've got to work on the next new album, which I think I was going to make it a rock album. You know, a bit of rock, hard rock, you know. Guitars, drums, bass. But I don't know. Do I do a theme? Do I try and do it like a theme, or do I just do stuff that see what comes? I've already had somebody small say they want to buy some of them out of my music, which is awesome. I could make CDs, and you know, I can make my own CDs and flog them, but you know, I know you could buy the stuff off of Apple, but then you're tied into Apple, unfortunately. So I don't know if you can listen to any on other things other than Apple devices. Right, anyway, I'm going to go make a quickie break. So, let me say back with you in a minute or two. Right, dude. You having a moment? Cat on the keyboard. Yeah, because it was only a quickie break. It was only like, you know, we're going on a longer break, like making a drink or doing lunch, and I put words on. But for, like, you know, for a minute or two, it's not worth it. Oh, okay, fair enough. I think people get a little bit too overloaded if I put words up on every single break. So. Are they were yeah? It's never conscious wireless. I just want to do 1 and 2, 1 2 1 2 1 2, 1 and 2 1 and 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's why if we get a hype train, we do marbles on stream as a reward, as it was. I thank you. If we get level 1, we do 1. If we get 3, we get 2. And as we go up, we get more levels of marble on stream. Down, 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 down. Ba bow, ba bow, bow. Well, I'm gonna have a green one. I've got more green than yellow. I'm gonna have myself a sherbet lime. Well, next time I go to the sweet shop, which will be soon, I'm gonna get some sherbet pineapples to see what they're like. I've tried the sherbet oranges and they were okay. I'm not too sure about the strawberries because I'm not a fan of strawberry. No. But I love me lemon. I love me lime. Don't know about the pineapple. They are. I'm going to treat myself next month. Special treat for me. From me to me. Because you've got to treat yourself sometimes. Because if you don't, who will? Do 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 do. Well, no Earthlike today, which is getting a bit worrisome. If we have a look skis at the older ratios or the average, we are now 1 in 27.440 on average for Earthlikes. This voxel. There's one. Yeah. And we've been 77 systems since our last Earthlike world. Your carries on the way out, okay. Babies. On our way to get a terracotta. No, the Starship launched last night, didn't it? Starship. They're saying the Starship mega rocket checked every significant box to its 10th test flight on Tuesday evening, according to SpaceX. Both parts landed in the ocean. The Starship mega rocket passed its latest launch probe with flying colours according to SpaceX. Starship, the biggest and most powerful rocket ever built, launched from SpaceX Starbase site in South Texas at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 23:30 GMT. Yeah, but you know, they're refining it and tweaking it and adjusting it. So, Flight 10 was eventful and ambitious, and the Starship met the challenge, taking a significant step forward in developing the world's first fully reusable launch vehicle. But currently batting 1 out of 4, and he's definitely, yeah. But this is the whole point of testing. It's the whole point of doing all these tests, iterative testing and refinement until But you do this testing so that you iron out all these problems. Before you put a